Virgo, let's see what house you're in. That was from me. Okay. Ooh. So Virgo, you're coming out in the first house, okay? This is actually the house of Aries, okay, in Mars. You know, this is all about, like, you know, people's impression of you, okay? Your body, your identity. This is about self-awareness and appearances, first impressions, and your approach to life. See, the Aries, the trait of the Aries is the energy of, you know, Aries always has to appear their best. You know, they're very, very attractive individuals. So an Aries is always wanting to be seen in their best. And sometimes they can have what's called, there's an actual name. I'll come back to that. But anyway, you know, they have this thing about their image. So you could be really in the energy of, you know, people's impression of you, right? How do people see me? You could be wanting to make like better choices with your body. You could be like, someone's like getting surgery, okay? Someone could be getting like liposuction is what I'm picking up. There's someone else that's doing some kind of body modification, okay? I picked up like Botox as well here, but there's someone that's like, you know, they are really into their appearance right now, okay? I feel like, you know, you could even see the change in yourself in the next 7 days as you begin to move into this energy. You could be really, you know, picking up a whole new attitude about who you are. I feel like you could be really confident in who you are and who you're becoming within the next 7 days and going forward. You know, Aries are very, very confident, Virgo. So you could be definitely in their energy, you know, wanting to make sure that your first impression is your best impression, right? Like that kind of energy. So yeah, there's something about that here. Let's see. Let's get some cards out. Okay. So we have the Magician coming out for you here. Okay, now it did look like it wanted to come out in the reverse, Virgo. So I feel like I'm going to take it in the reverse for you this week. I feel like this week it could be a challenge, and it can be a challenge understanding that, you know, you really have everything you need inside of yourself to make shit happen, right? Like that kind of energy. You could be like in the energy of self-sabotage, and I feel like Spirit is giving you a warning to kind of flee from this energy, right? That's the beautiful thing about, you know, these readings. We're able to gather this information and flee from this energy that we could be in, right? Because we have free will. So I feel like Spirit is really wanting to remind you, as above, so below, right? You know, whatever you are manifesting in the 5D realm, the spiritual realm, don't forget in the 3D realm, right? Like, you know, you have everything it takes. Every day is not going to be easy, but you have to continue to like push through, fight through, and not give up here. Yeah, look, the devil. Yeah, the freaking Magician to the devil is like you are fighting it's like literally an angel fighting a demon here is what I'm picking up. Okay, there's something about a spirit that, you know, you could literally be attached to. Look at this. He literally has this person by his fingers, but it's little thin threads here, right? So there could be an energy literally trying to hold you up this week. And it's like, I hear Spirit saying, it's about time, right? About time that you let things go that no longer serve you and focus on you, your own identity. Remember about the first house, Aries. This is about your approach to life. Like, how do you really want to live? I see someone like literally in the energy of this week, like, you know, where do I see myself in the next 2 years? Where do I see myself in the next 7 years? Like, is this really what I want to deal with for the rest of my life here? Yeah, there's something about the Ace of Swords being in the reverse for you this week as well. Okay, now with the Magician in the reverse to the devil to the Ace of Swords in the reverse, okay, I'm here to trust no one this week, okay? Anybody is suspect, right? Like that kind of energy. I feel like the only thing you can trust this week is your own intuition, right? And literally the energy of the divine, right? I feel like you should be still this week. This is a week of just observing is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's something about, something's not very clear here. Okay? There's some kind of trickster spirit here this week. And I feel like, you know, if you really take time to identify you, you'll be able to identify the spirit. See, this spirit lingers around you, Virgo, because it's a battle that has not been won. It's like there's some kind of lesson this spirit teaches you. See, you know, God allows evil to come in because we have free will. And also, you know, we learn lessons from things. And I feel like there's still a lesson that needs to be learned here this week. This week could be the week where, you know, it's just like, are you going to master this or not? Okay, there could be something that literally needs to go this week. King of Wands is here. Okay, heavy Aries energy. This could be an Aries you need to get out of your life. I'm just going to tell you, you know, I didn't even want to bring this up, but this could literally be a freaking Aries. Okay, going forward for the next 7 days, I would say, you know, be in the King of Wands energy, you know, courageous, bold, ready to go, ready to rumble. You know, I'm talking about spiritually. You know, I feel like I'm talking to someone where you just literally keep letting down your spiritual wall of protection. You just keep letting people back in over and over again. And then you wonder why God, it feels like God is not there, but he's there. But it's like, you know, at some point when God gives you discernment and strength and, you know, the will, you have to move things, right? And I feel like someone needs to move something here this week. Yeah. Yeah, to the Seven of Swords in the reverse here. So there's something about, yeah, people have been stealing your energy, your time, your money. I'm picking up, you could be even a person that like has bought friendships here. And I know you probably don't want to hear this. Nobody wants to hear about that, right? But it's like the energy of you could have literally have been a person that, you know, you could, everything is always on you when you get money, you know, when you get things, and then no one's around here, Virgo. And I feel like, you know, Spirit is really wanting this to come to an end this week. Okay. You know, people's impression of you in the house of Aries. Now that could be good or bad, right? You need to start thinking about, are people using me, right? And abusing me, like that kind of energy. Yeah, let's see. So what's your animal here? Okay, we have the coyote coming out for you, revealer of truth. Okay, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for all traps and tricks of life and learn from them. I told you there's something about a trickster spirit here for you. Okay, you know, Spirit is saying, you know, great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly, right? There's something about the house of Aries, the first house, and, you know, your own identity. It's time to find yourself this week, Virgo. I love you. That was your reading.
Okay, Virgo, soul report. I can say it's empowering going in. First of all, you come up and show up in your first house. Spirit is saying appearance will never compensate for attitude. This is the house of attitude and appearance. So it could be a need for you to dig deeper than what you're reflecting. Like you may be reflecting the image of things being okay. That's Aries energy. Like, you know, Aries is an energy that kind of looks good on the outside. Nevertheless, it won't compensate for attitude. Your new approach to life is actually changing your physical appearance, which is good. Spirit is also saying your first impressions going into the next 7 days, they're very important. So let your impression be rooted with a deeper expression. Like adjust your attitude and approach things from that, so it won't be a surface value. Because see, people can read energy nowadays, so there's not a lot of hiding you can do when you're dealing with, I mean, people who are enlightened, which I feel like you moving in that fear of people. So make sure your changes are real. 6, you show up your soul report. 6 of Cups in reverse, forgiveness, which is great energy, because this shows you not in the energy of regret, or you know how sometimes we do things and we guilty of doing them, but it still requires you to move on and forgive yourself and others as well. And I see you got this energy down pat, which is good. Your Six of Cups is in reverse. There's no rememory about it. Like, you're not a person that's reflecting on if, ands, and maybes. You moving forward. Ace of Coins shows up in your heart space, which is empathy. So you're very empathetic, which is, that's your health peak right now. Your empathy. Your heart is strong. Now, with this empathy being so strong, you deal with the energy of projection a lot. Three of Cups is clarified by the adversity card. So with the Three of Cups, it's like you are really, your adversity is from within you, right? This is you fighting to filter out what's not your energy and what is your energy. That's your adversity. Because see, this Three of Cups, it could be you making friends with your fears, so to speak. This could be you making friends with things that you should be kicking away. You should be putting. You could be secretly making. You could be secretly signing contracts in this energy with either entities or other people that you won't you won't disassociate yourself with, right? Spirit is saying, those people, those things that you think about right now when you hear that, Spirit is saying you need to disassociate yourself with them so you can fight them. You can't fight them. They're your adversity. That's your Three of Cups. It's kind of like it's like being in the same energy with your problem. And then your Four of Cups shows up in reverse, clarified by denial. So you could be saying that's not the case. But it is the case, right? It is the case. And this is being clarified by Seven of Coins to the fear, right? The power to invest is in your energy. Are you going to invest in your fears, or are you going to disassociate yourself with them, right? You got to, things that you're afraid of, you got to begin to gain courage. You got to realize that energy is there because Spirit wants you to invest. You have Seven of Coins, but it's clarified by the fear. So it's like the energy to invest is there. The energy for growth is there. But what holds you up is this fear, this adversity, the denial. See, like you got to realize these things are in your energy right here, Virgo. And I know it could be hard for you to grasp it because I still see you in your first house energy where things look good. You know how some of us make the struggle look real good? That's you in this energy. But internally, it could be conflict because, you have a broad empathetic perspective, which makes you a victim for projection. The more empathetic you are, the more people can project energy on you. Meaning, it's like, and how does it feel before I back out? Spirit want me to draw this up. You could be really having good days where you go to bed and your day was fulfilled, and you wake up the next morning and you feel like it's just a struggle, or it's just about to be a bad day, and you get the onset of that energy like, oh man, it's about to go. That's not your energy. It's projected energy. You could be living your life in the eye of others. A lot of people could know a certain amount of your business, right? And it could have to be that way. That could just be who you are. But nevertheless, you have to learn how to not invest in it and disassociate yourself with that adversity, and know, that's not me. I'm not going to sit with it. I'm not going to sit and ponder in my mind why I feel like this. I'm going to just dismiss it because this ain't my energy. Remember the guy with the hat turned to the back told you that. That rhymed too. Yeah, that was your soul reading though, Virg. It was strong. You have the power to invest. So move in that energy.